Hello everyone, I am Maria Nemia Lopena and I am assigned to tackle on the topic how motivators are changing. To have a clear understanding of this topic, let me first walk you through the different generations that are fully engaged in the workplace. First is the traditionalists. They are also known as silent generation. There are people born in the year 1946 and before. The second one is the baby boomers. Third in rank is the Generation X. And the last is the Generation Y or the millennials. There is also called Generation Ys. This is a subset of Generation Y. Each of the generation brings different values and expectations into the workplace, which I will tackle later on as we go through with my presentation. Note that each of the generation has certain characteristics, but not every member of a generation will share these values and characteristics. Now let's move on to the generational expectations. Traditionalists are deeply patriotic, loyal, and have faith in institutions. Increasingly, the traditionalist group of workers are remaining in the workforce well past the traditional retirement age. Why? They're working longer because of their personal financial situation or physical restraints, because they are physically and mentally healthy, and because they like what they do, and simply because others just want to extend their work life. A strong work ethics characterized this generation. Baby boomers, on the other hand, are more motivated by work that provides a sense of identity. They like interesting and challenging work. They also like to be recognized and appreciated for a job well done. They want to be part of the decision making and be given more leisure time. Employees responded by devoting more time to the development of these kind of workers by giving them training, job enrichment, and job enlargement. Job enlargement means increasing the scope of a job through extending the range of its job duties and responsibilities. Generation X, actually Generation X and Y have confident attitude, and statistically, they may be weaker in written and oral skills than the boomer generation. Sometimes they are also cynical about the future and unwilling to conform. They are known to jump from job to job when they feel that the work is no fun at all. Generation X workers are quick thinkers and risk takers. They want immediate gratification and often have advanced technical skills. They're also entrepreneurial, meaning members of this age group create new businesses faster than all other age groups and maintain successful startup companies at a rate 3 times higher than any other age group. They want to control their destiny, make all the decisions, and keep all the money. Ralph Scumberg, a training leader and manager in the aerospace industry, has spent many hours learning what it takes to motivate this generation. He believes employers must look at the factors that influence their values and beliefs systems. Unlike the baby boomer generation, many of these younger workers grew up as latchkey kids with divorced parents and with crooked politicians, pollution, and other ecological concerns looming large in their lives. He believes that these workers place different priorities and values on traditional motivational tools and are more loyal to their personal careers than to the company. What motivates them? Number one is money. Money for them is a measure of their sense of accomplishment. It also provides them independence and identity. Number two is training. This means increasing their skills and abilities is important. It makes them more marketable and mobile and appeals to their need for self fulfillment. Number three is the need to know how they're doing is strong. Providing positive or negative feedback helps Generation X plan their next move. Rewards. Traditional Employee of the Month recognitions won't work. To motivate this group, hand them free tickets to the movies or sports event after they've done good work. Moving on to the Generation Y, or the Millennials. They are viewed as loyal and hardworking if they see value in what they're doing. Technology like email, cell phones, and instant messaging is a central focus in the daily activities of this generation. They can multitask easily and they have a strong need for continual stimulation and challenge. Members of this generation have been told since birth that they can be and do anything they can imagine. Hence, they seem determined to live their best of life ever at all times. Gen Y's also, as described by Eric Chester in his book, believes that this group feels their services are in high demand and employers need to be mindful of their time and needs. Like any other group, they like to be shown respect and want their contributions to be valued. Their appearance may be noticeable in the workplace, perhaps by a colorful or statement t-shirt, flip-flops, MP3 players, cell phones, and other electronics. Gen Ys and the Gen Ys are motivated to work when money is at stake. Generation Y expects and believes that, in spite of economic blips, they will be better off than their parents. They have a very optimistic outlook on life, work, and the future, and that carries into their pay expectations. For the training, this batch is the most education-minded generation in history, influenced by baby boomer parents who value education and a workplace that demands it. They realize the key to their success lies in advanced learning and continuing education. They are also motivated to work when given a feedback. They prefer to work with highly motivated teams of committed people and want immediate feedback on their performances. Generation Y is willing to meet specific work standards like goals, deadlines, and parameters in exchange for financial and non financial rewards. There are new methods for motivating workers. The challenge of managing, motivating, and retaining workers from varied generations requires a new set of attitudes and skills. The assumptions that money alone motivates and that the workplace is of prime importance in workers' lives are no longer valid. The new methods for motivating workers are as follows. First, employee development. This can be attained by giving employees trainings, job enrichment, and job enlargement. Rotating jobs. In a job rotation, you move from a current position to a new position of your choice or need. You also receive training and exposure that can provide future career opportunities for you. This additional experience and training will empower you with the tools needed for your success. The third one is praise. When giving praises to somebody, it should be specific, appropriate, and immediate. Fourth, the last one is the desire for leisure time. Remember about the proverb that says, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? It means that without time off from work, a person becomes both bored and boring, and this spells unproductive. Thank you so much, and God bless us all.